What to wear on a date. Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. So before we start, please like and subscribe, and don't forget that you can watch my free webinar where I teach you how to keep him chasing and how to get him to commit. It's gonna be available for you in a few days, so do not wait. Click the link in my description box. Okay, so I want to talk today about what to wear on a date, because this is something that many women ask me to talk about. And what I've noticed is like many women are afraid to be glamorous and to look extremely feminine on a date because they're afraid of judgment, not only from the guy but also from the people around them, because they aren't used to be dressed, extremely nicely. And in their day-to-day lives, they tend to be more basics, and they wear jeans, t-shirts, and that's it, and a lot of fast fashion actually. So my advice to you would be to be more deliberate when it comes to your outfits and to the things you buy. So I would suggest buying less but buying better. As a feminine woman and a woman who is leveling up, you need to be woke and you need to be aware of the issues that are going on in the environment. And yeah, I suggest buying better and buying less. So by that I mean investing in pieces that you can keep for a very long time, and pieces that fit you and that fit the body type that you have. And by the way, you have full modules on that in my course, how to get into commit. It's currently closed, but when I will open the door again, you will receive an email, so make sure to join my mailing list by clicking the link below. Okay, so first of all, leave me a comment to tell me what you usually wear on a date, and tell me as well where you like to shop. I'm curious. So there is something that I suggest doing when you go on a date to look glamorous, and I'd rather have you dress up and be overdressed than being underdressed, because at least when you are overdressed, everyone looks at you, you receive a lot of compliment, and they think that you are a model, so at least you're winning here. Whereas when you are underdressed, no one looks at you. And actually the other day I watched a documentary on beauty, and they were saying people who were beautiful had a lot more privileges. We know it, and it's unfair, but then they made a comparison, compared two groups of friends, and it wasn't that the other group wasn't attractive, just like they dressed down. So what happened is, like at the restaurant, they put them at the back so that no one would see them, and people who were dressed up and looked nicely, they were put on the in the front. So the documentary was about this being unfair, but I personally don't think that this is unfair, because it wasn't that they were ugly so they put them in the back, but they were not just appropriate. And I'm sorry, when you go to an elegant place, you need to dress nicely. I don't think this is respectful, for example, for you to show up at a job interview wearing a jogging. You see, it was a very elegant restaurant, so you can't be dressing down. So my suggestion is that you should put in effort, especially when you go to extremely nice places, because it's an occasion for you to glam up and to look nicely, and actually boost your self-esteem and your self-confidence, because you carry yourself differently, you see. So what I want you to do is that I want you to invest in satin dresses. So I'm gonna show you the one that I have. It's very nice, and it's from Zara. I'm not sure they're still doing it, but it's a very nice dress, and actually it's the only red that fits me. And I think that all women should have at least one red dress, because you will attract a lot of people when you wear the color red. And actually I made a video about it already. Make sure to check the description box, because I'm gonna put the link to that video. You need to watch it. And about satin dresses, it's funny that now I'm buying them, because in the past I felt like they were a bit too basic, especially dresses like this one. But I have other dresses in satin that I bought because I found them more elaborate actually. And the model that I just showed you, I liked it, but I found them a bit too basic. And one day I tried the one that a friend of mine has, and I loved it. And actually it was the same as this one, and I loved it. It was hard for me actually to find a red dress that works on my skin tone, and this one is just the one that I've been looking for my entire life. Yeah, if you are black and you have my skin tone and you've been looking for the perfect red dress, this is the one. And yeah, initially I found it too basic, but yeah, no, it works perfectly, and you will attract a lot of looks when you wear this dress. And a lot of brands do it actually, so I'm gonna try to link below, because I'm not sure Zara is still selling this one, although it's very popular. So you can find something like that on Depop or Vinted if you have it in your country. But yeah, so yeah, invest in satin dresses and you will see you look amazing. And what I like about those what I like about the fabric is that it's very soft, and the feel of it feels like very glamorous, very chic, very feminine. And yeah, so yeah, I hope you're gonna get one, and let me know in the comment section if you have a dress like this already, and you can also send me a picture of you wearing it on Instagram. I'm gonna put my handle here so that I can be your hype girl. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.